Saturday, May 1st, 2021. Let's get started. Before I begin, special shout out to Eric Karj. Why don't you guys go to my last video, read his comment, then go to his page, show him some love. Alright, today I'll be coming over here to the mulch bed. I need to get a sledgehammer. There's some concrete under here that I'm going to bust up real soon. Hang tight. As a reminder, it's okay to subscribe if you guys like what you see. You can also leave a comment. Okay, I'm going to add some plant support to this plant here, and I'll do the same to this one. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to walk over to the 4-way hose adapter and add 2 hose timers to the adapter. I'm doing all that I can to make sure I don't brown up my grass this year. All right. Speaking of that, once I'm finished, I'm going to address some concerns I have in this area of the front yard. I'm using my rake to figure out where that concrete slab is. Oh, here it is right here. I feel it right here. This is why I couldn't put my in-ground solar light in the ground. I had it here, but it never could go all the way through. I need to rake some of the mulch out the way. After cutting the fabric, I used my shovel to take up some of the dirt. Here it is. This is why I couldn't put my solar light in the ground. Out of respect for my neighbors, though, I won't take up the concrete now. As promised, here it is, one of the plant supports. It's not rocket science, but it's a little tricky. A little patience will go a long way with this one, folks. Trust me on that. I have a whole nother problem. Just discovered some roots that came up to the surface. I have to address this. After figuring out where you're going to place the support, it's good to stand over it so you can center it a whole lot better. Finish with this one. Looks pretty good. I'm okay with it. On to the next. I have to really do something about this plant issue before I have every plant organization protesting in front of my house. This is going to really help. These 2 plants grow tall, and every year they come back thicker and fuller. And you should have seen how this looked. I had a string wrapped around this stump and plant. The good thing about these, you can adjust them whenever you like, pull them back up and do what you have to do to get them exactly the way you want them. This timer will ensure that I won't overwater the front yard. Easy install. I like it already. Yep, 1 and 2, front and back. So I think this will really help moving forward. Getting back to the grass, my concern is that this spot isn't getting the water that it needs. I think I'm going to have to get a pitchfork and poke some holes in it. Along with this area over here, it looked really dry a couple of days ago, but luckily we got a lot of rain, so all of this pretty much greened up. But there has to be something under here, and if not, then I think the soil has to be loosened up. Whatever it is, I have to take care of it before it's too late. I think this is working. I'm not having much trouble getting the fork down in the ground. If not, I already ordered something that'll help loosen up the soil. This side is giving me a bit more trouble than the other. I think it's time to implement a cheat code to see exactly what's going on, and it might help me figure out exactly what I need. Okay, so what I'll do is take a moisture meter, as you see here. Anything above a 5 is satisfactory, okay? So let's stick it in the ground and see what we got. Oh, wow, that's pretty good, actually. It's almost double, it looks like. So what I'll do, I'll take another meter just to get like a second opinion, so to speak, and figure out what's really going on. It's a little older. You've probably seen it before. Here we go. And let's see. It's wet over here, so it's getting water, and it rained a lot. So I believe this is accurate. All right, let's move on to the next. Moment of truth, guys. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. This is over a 9. And the traditional one says it's wet. Well, it's getting water. Let's try it from a different spot, see what's going on. Seems to be a problem, guys. This is coming in under a 5. That's no good. The other one, which I really trust, I really like, and it's instant, is saying dry. I'll move it and still coming in the same. Let's try it again. And we still have the same reading. This is a problem, and if this area can't get water or hold water, then I'm gonna have to do a little more than what I'm doing. I don't know what the city did or didn't do, but it's caused a problem over here. Now I can continue using pitchforks and meters, but eventually I'm just gonna have to dig this stuff up and go down maybe 2 feet and go from there. That's the only thing I could think of. It's the only way. Meantime, I'll use this rain cup to measure how much water is coming in every week. That way I won't overwater or underwater for that matter. So this should help. Had it for a while, so it's time to use it. Back over at the concrete slab, this will be the first time I've ever used the Masterforce Sledge Hammer. I'll be taking up this little piece here. Wish me luck. Wow, almost like a knife going through butter. And again, this is the area that was giving me trouble. I know this because I lined up the lights with the expansion joint, so I could never penetrate it right here. So we're almost done. So what I'll do is fill the left side with the existing dirt, put another piece of fabric down, then cover it with the mulch over there. Then I'll come over here and just put some topsoil under the 2 plants. Upon further review, I realized this probe was broke, and that's why I got the dry reading. We got to go back. We got a false reading. We have to double check. Well, I'm getting a 9.9 now. So I think it's safe to say that when I last put the probe in the ground, I didn't put it in all the way. In addition, the other one was broke, so that's why I was getting the dry reading. So as a reminder, you guys put these things all the way in the ground. Thanks for watching. You know the motto. Take care of your families. Take care of your bodies. Take care of your lawns too. Bye.